How to contact my guardian angel Jessie J. And ASAP wife Jessica Ellen College. Focus and action. Dear Jessie, I will talk about my private personal love life and your public relations with Vivendi Universe. But I'm very surprised because this love video to you about our strange personal love lives together is also to USA Justice Department and EU Justice Department. I want to test if the stock manipulations law today are stronger than in 2008 and the tax manipulation law are stronger than 2008. Now, there is nothing new in this because it's public known all the elements. But when a company have a goal to have global monopole, they always try to build a global stock cartel to reach a global monopole. And that's against the law, but it's very difficult for authorities to do something about it. But I have this from a very clever policeman in Denmark about economic crime, and he says, I must wait until it's so big that it is self-destruction. But it's so big that the evidence is more easy to see. And we have here a global stock cartel with Vivendi involved. And the public evidence is now so big that we maybe can follow some evidence. I'm talking about public evidence like EU bond loan and USA bond loan. And we have public evidence about stock value. And we have public evidence about a company's shares percent in other companies. Then we come to the difficult part, that's secret evidence, but maybe authority can look into it. Global companies also have bank body loan. It could be hedge fund or different types of loan, and that's very, very secret. So that's hard evidence to find. But then we have New York stock, London stock and Paris stock and Vivendi. But we also have about Tax Ireland. Both Google, Facebook, YouTube and Vivendi have a secret income through Ireland. And also secret expenses. But that's top secret. But we know that this global stock cartel, they use a secret tool in advertising money. That's expenses or income. So they can make money to each other through Ireland. And then the company get its secret back. Now that's very, very hard evidence to find because the prices of the advertising is secret. So the Justice Department cannot say it's a fake price. But I will come back to that later. But about Vivendi and French law, they can regulate their profit through Ireland, so they avoid to pay tax in French, and then they get the money secret back. Now, if the stock manipulation law and tax manipulation law are stronger today than 2008, the EU Justice Department and USA Justice Department can use the public evidence to say we want to test a period and we want a cash flow test. And this period I'm talking about, because it's very difficult, is of course when big things happen. When we have changes in EU bond loan, what happens then? In a cash flow test. And when we have changes in USA bond loan, what happens then in the cash flow test? And I know the law in USA and EU is better on cash flow test, because it has something to do with if they have some new law about bank must have the liquidity is okay, but also a company must have the liquidity okay. And that is very sensitive, because some banks in Denmark sometimes have they break the law about liquidity in 24 hours. So they buy and sell to have a balance sheet okay. But a company also has the same problem. But it's different for companies. Now, a company also can help a bank body. So it works two ways. If the bank body needs some cash flow, they can send some money to them for 10 hours and then get them back. That is typical hedge fund activity. But also a company can. So it's a very complex situation we have. But we are going to test this global stock cartel tool if we can stop it. And I believe it's not a coincidence that it's through Ireland and London stock. But we also have Paris stock. So they try, of course, to make it very difficult for the EU Justice Department to find. But we are let's say, many will say a cash flow evidence is soft evidence, but it's not. It's very, very hard evidence. If we look at it on the short term, this is nothing new, but it's about the public evidence we have must could be compared to the secret evidence we have in a company, or else it will break down. So it also to protect companies. And companies like Vivendi, who believe they have something to do with music and radio and TV, is not stock expert. So they are some fools. And they believe the bank body will help them, but the bank body only help themselves. They want growth and global monopoly. So it's a self-destruction. But we have learned the hard way, the hard knock school, 2008. And I believe this is so big with this music industry, global stock cartel, that the next step for them will be to make a cartel with the two others. And that's because if they have success with this, we we will have a cartel in the music industry growing. There will it will be fake facade. So it's about to test now if we can stop this one small cartel. We can prevent that they make a global cartel between all three big global music companies. And set you free, my dear. Thank you, Jessie J. I love you.